Okay, 6 o'clock straight up here in Montana. Hello everyone, happy Monday. This is the one place where we all kind of get together, or at least people hear the recordings a lot of. So I want to make sure that we talk about this Saturday, obviously, is 4th of July. So no Saturday training, which typically is first Saturday of every month. So we'll go to the 11th instead. I have kind of a special training set up for that day. So make sure that you mark your calendars. And oh, drawing, let's do the drawing real quick from week 8. Today is week 9. And Cindy Babbitt. Cindy Babbitt. I have to tell you, did you guys see her? You guys got to check out her posts. I crack up every time I see them. She does a great job with personality for sure. Love what you're doing, Cindy. Great job. Let me write your name down. So now, Cindy, you have two. So you have $100. Linda has two. Bev has two. So that's good. You can bank them until obviously you get this little thing. Oh, I got some people sitting in the waiting room. So you get that little thing, but I don't send it to you. I'm just keeping track. So when you're ready to spend any of your money on Pressworks, let me know and I will be happy to hook you up with that. Okay, so this week is, oh, let me hit mute. Mute, mute, mute. There we go. Oh, and before I forget, tomorrow night, Tuesday, BHIP's opportunity meeting is going to be done by the famous Randy Savoy. So make sure that you are all there checking him out and um, supporting him. That's going to be a great Tuesday night. So this week, week 9 is all about building confidence through keeping inventory on hand. Interesting fact about a week ago, I had a customer that wanted to buy some products. And she could not get her credit card to go through. She's like, "Do you have Zelle?" And I said, "Yeah, I have Zelle." I said, "Let me check and see if I have products on hand." And of course I did because I always keep products on hand. And so I was able to ship them from here, from my house, and then she just paid the extra shipping. She was going on vacation. She didn't have time to mess around. She didn't know why the credit card wasn't working. And her bank hadn't said, did you make this charge like sometimes happens? But I was able to do it because I had it on hand, and then she was able to go on vacation and not be afraid she wouldn't have her products with her. So keeping a little inventory is never a bad idea. Number one for you, so you don't run out. And number two, you have a customer that needs it. And if you have it on hand, you're able to just make sure that you get it to them. So again, building confidence through keeping inventory on hand. You don't just sell products, you create immediate solutions, faster results, and better experiences. If you have products on hand and you're with that person, or you're able to drop off those products and get them started right away while they're really excited, there's a huge benefit to that. So that's something I've learned over 27 years. So day one, as you guys know, it starts tomorrow, Tuesday through next Monday, and then we get new assignments each Monday. So day one, decide your core products. Focus on clarity. You don't have to try and figure out all of them, memorize all of them, have a testimony on all of them. Just pick some core products that you feel really comfortable talking about. Choose your top 2 to 3 go-to products and keep those on hand. Think most used, most loved, most shareable. And the post prompt for this particular day is these are go-to wellness staples right now. That's all you have to say, right? The post is given to you. Day 2, create your personal supply. Focus on ownership. Action step, make sure you have your products in your home and in use daily. If you don't use the products, no one's going to believe you on why they should. Confidence comes from using what you have. Post ideas, show your daily routine using them. Could be alive. You don't even have to say anything. It could be pictures. It could be you showing the products. Have fun with it. Whatever your personality is. Day 3, show the experience. Focus on tangibility. Action step, create a post or a reel showing packaging, how you use it, your setup. People trust what they can see. I've mentioned this before. I'll mention it again. I did a little video on how I make my yogurt in the morning, and people went crazy for that. I'm still asked to share that video with them. People like to see it in action. And a lot of times, if you show them visually, they're going to do better at remembering how to take it. Day 4, share a quick result moment. Focus on speed. Action steps. Share how having products on hand allows you for immediate use, quick support, fast results. Example, I don't have to wait. I started right away. Super important. You could even say, for example, I could do a post that says, my customer didn't have to wait. I had them on hand and I shipped them to her 2-day ship. So she was able to go on vacation. That would be a post. You could talk about your products and how you have them on hand so that you can be of service to your customers. Because guess what? You are in business. And if you go to Nordstrom's to buy a pair of shoes and they have no shoes in their shoe store, you're going to go somewhere else. It's just the reality. Day 5, offer local support. Focus on service. Action step, let people know I have products on hand locally if anyone needs to get started quickly. This creates urgency and convenience. Let's say one of our shareable products, one of the products that's individually packaged, you also could say, hey, let me give you 3 days worth while you're waiting for your products to get them started while they're excited. This creates urgency plus convenience. Day 6, customer experience story. Focus on value. Action step, share a story, real or hypothetical. Again, you don't have to say someone's name if they're not on Facebook or if they don't, want you to share their results. Some people are weird like that. Make up a name. It's okay. No one's going to fact check you. So it's all good, but you're sharing the result is the most important part of that. Let's see. Share a story. Like I said, someone reached out and I was able to get this to them right away. Highlight the benefits of having inventory. I was able to get this to them right away. They felt the energy the very first day, that type of thing. And then day 7, invite and position. Focus on leadership. Action step, position yourself as a resource. Again, you're in business and you want to make sure that if you're in business, you can act like a business. I love being able to help my people immediately. Message me if you want to get started. This builds authority and trust. When I started out 27 years ago, I didn't have a lot of money to, I didn't really know if that was something I wanted to do. So I bought my own products and my husband about choked when I told him what I spent. And then when he saw the results, he's like, oh, wow, I want to try this. And that's how it all started. And then we invested in inventory because I wanted to build a business. I wanted to quit daycare and I wanted to be home with my kids. So you have to decide what's important. If that's your goal, then that's when you need to invest in making sure that you have inventory on hand. And then when you have inventory on hand, Paula was sharing this on Mentoring Monday this morning. She made up little packets that she was giving out to people at a Saturday vendor thing. She had some men's version left. And I said to her, if this was me, I'd have a game to find men to hand these out to. And she said, oh, that's exactly what I did. I walked on the track with the baby this morning, gave out a sample there. My daughter her daughter's in the Navy, works with a bunch of guys. So we went they were planning on this afternoon going and handing them out. Make it a goal. Like a lot of people are in sales, selling windows, garage doors. How freaking boring. But they have quotas. They have to talk to a certain amount of people a day. Elena works for Life Touch and real estate, by the way, and she has to talk to a certain amount of people a day. If she doesn't, guess what? She's going to starve, and so is her family. So when you treat it more like a business, which this is going to help you do this training, then it'll pay you like a business versus cost you like a hobby. So I'm going to post this. And then, of course, tomorrow you'll be able to find it on HeidiWhitehair.com. All of the BHIP training, it will be there. So you're going to have this recording so you can listen to it again. And you're going to have all these that I highly recommend that you 3-hole punch and put in a 3-ring binder for later dates so that you have them. And again, join me. And because I'll always be there if I'm not flying in an airplane, I'll be there. with Randy, and Randy's going to do the BHIP opportunity meeting tomorrow. So it's going to be lots of fun. I'm really excited to do that. So invite your friends and join us. And with that, everyone, Randy's laughing. With that, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.